Hello everyone and welcome to the final review of iOS 4.0. Before I get started, let me make a note that if you have an iPod Touch second generation, which is an iPod Touch that was purchased in 2008 but before late 2009, you will not have multitasking, be able to set backgrounds, and I don't know if you have. I don't think you have the new mailbox features either. But that's the same applies for the iPhone 3G. But if you have the iPod Touch third generation, and now the third generation is the 32 gigabyte and 64 gigabyte late 2009 models only. The iPhone 3GS or the iPhone 4, you'll be able to use all the features of iOS 4. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll notice is, if you're on a newer device, is the background. So you can set your own background on both the lock screen and the home screen. To do that, we go into Settings, Wallpaper. We hit here, Wallpaper. Whoopsie, I don't have any. So let's say here's a picture. So we'll go to, I have a picture of the airport here. So if we want to set this as our background, we'll go to Set. We could, hold on, let it focus. Now you can see we could set it as lock screen, set as home screen, or set as both. So I'll set it as the home screen. It's set. Now when we go back to the home screen, you can see that the background is now the planes. So, okay. Next feature is folders. This is available on the iPod Touch second generation. So, let's focus. Hold on. Give it a second. Oh, sorry about that. So, folders allow you to group your apps together to save space. If you want to make a folder, just hold on down an app. When it wiggles, you drag it on top of another app, a box will appear, you let go, and there's the folder. And you could type right here whatever the name you want to be. Done. And now when we're here, you could see that the folder is named to whatever I put it as. Another feature is multitasking. So if we double tap the home button, a menu pops up with all the either current running apps or our last used apps. So we can scroll through them, or I just clicked on it and I switched to music. We double tap again, and we can scroll through these to see what we have running. If we want to close one, we just hold down on it, hit the minus that appears, and now that app is closed. When you're done, you just hit the home button, and you could switch to another app by tapping on it. To access your playback controls, you swipe left, and then now you have your pause, play, rewind, fast forward, and this button right here is just like the iPad rotation lock, where this will lock it to only in portrait. So now if you see, if I go back into the music app, and I rotate it, it doesn't turn into cover flow, as you can see. But if I double tap again and unlock it, it will rotate into cover flow. So that's what the portrait lock does. Okay, now a new feature on iOS 4, or a new app that's available only for iOS 4, is iBooks, just like on the iPad. So if we go on iBooks, you see that we now have a bookshelf, and well, the books that I've purchased, these just happen to all be free. And if we scroll down, we could search. We could have them list differently, but I like the bookshelf view. And we even have a nice apple if we go all the way down. So just to read on, when we Winnie the Pooh, we just tap on it. it opens up, and we have the page turning animation, and we could read, just like on the iPad. To return, if we want to make the text bigger, we hit the A. We can make it bigger, smaller, change the font to what we want, and search and bookmark. Okay, this also views PDFs, but I don't have any PDFs, so there's no option right now. But if you had a PDF, it would show up. So if we go back home, we can see that another feature is new to threaded emails. So if we go in here, I can see if I can find an email that's threaded. Nope, I can't find it here. Well, a threaded email will show it all together, and you don't have to search through your email for it. Let's see, what else do we have? If you had, if you're syncing with a Mac, Photos will have a Faces option. Another feature of iOS 4 is if we go into the settings and we go into our general settings, pass lock, we could set it says simple passcode on or off. So we turn it off, we could set it to a word and not just the 4-digit number. But if we leave it on, then we set it as a 4-digit number. You can now, in Spotlight Search, change the order in which your results are displayed and what's displayed, and put priority on different things. So this was a review of iOS 4. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.